In this video, I want to take you for a walk around a pickup because it is really something special. It's probably the star of the whole Bangkok Motor Show for Thai people. It is this, the Isuzu Dragon Max. We've got it on the sign here, Dragon Max. In fact, I'm going to spin you right round so you get a better view. Get my face out of the picture. This is the first RESTOMOD Isuzu TFR. This is a 90s pickup that was super popular in Thailand, super popular around the world, died out at the turn of the century or just after. Now, as a halo on their booth, Isuzu have done a RESTOMOD, and it is absolutely amazing. And we need to take a walk around this and show you what is going on, because it has just completely stunned Thai people. And the problem I have with this video is I'm not on press day here. You can see all the people in normal clothes all around. This is a public day and everyone wants to see this. And I've actually waited until 9:30 in the evening, when it's getting quieter, the last half hour of the show, when the crowds have gone down, because I couldn't get anywhere near it. People just going up to it non-stop. So, I'm going to show you the details. It's locked up, we can't see inside. But what you can see is good enough. The Isuzu Dragon came out and it went right through to 2002. That means this pickup was right through the golden age of the 90s, when everyone loved the Japanese stuff, when everyone went crazy for it. This was Isuzu's workhorse in Thailand, which absolutely loves pickups. So that means it has got a huge following here and evokes passion and evokes memories. So first of all, Dragon, it actually came out in the year of the Dragon, and that's where it's got its nickname, or its real name, in the Thai market. Then it got the name Dragon Eyes, and then also we have the Dragon Max. And we're going to start down here, because here we have got a very simple introduction. RESTOMOD TFR. TFR is the type of pickup. It was a legendary pickup, returns to life. We'll leave the middle line alone because that's usual OEM big talk. The bottom line tells us the big starting point here. It's actually fitted with the Isuzu 2.2 Max Force engine, which they put in cars now. It's in that one there. You can actually see 2.2 Max Force on the plate there. You can see there 2.2 Max Force on the plate, and the one in the distance there. So this has now got, 30 years later, the same engine as all these cars. So it's got 220 horsepower and 550 Newton meters. That is going to be handy. So we start at the front with these LED lights, because they are right in my face, and these LED spotlights underneath, which kind of mirror image each other. These are actually the daytime LED running lights, and we've got the same down the bottom, and the headlight is the round LED in the middle, but it's switched off at the moment. And then the grille is kind of old stroke modern. It's been updated. It's got a big Isuzu badge in the middle. The bumper is all new, and again it kind of has a 90s feel to it, but modernized. And we can see the slats in here in the mouth there, and you can see a big cooler stuck behind. Pretty good, and it kind of flips out to give it a little bit of a lip spoiler as well, so it gives the whole feel. And then on the side we've got LED indicators in two horizontal lines, and that looks pretty nice actually. And to be honest, I think all that looks a lot better than their current trucks. So we'll come back to the wheels and tyres in a minute, but you can see the box arches kind of come out more than the original, and I like this Dragon Max badge as well. It's really very original. So from that badge we're going to look at the wheels in black, and they kind of have like a retro stroke modern feel. They updated, but again keeping in the period of the truck, and I really like that. And they got these Japanese Bradley V-Pro wheels. The black really works well on this, to be honest. Gives it that whole hard working feel. It's running on 225/50 Yokohama Advan V701 tyres. The 8x17 wheels, and in here we've got Brembo squeezed in black as well, keeping that whole hard working pickup feel. 340mm on the front, 320mm on the rear. Then we go down the side, and it's got a skirt on it, and it's got electric door mirrors, which it didn't have on the original car as well. It's got the Dragon embossed into the window, and this kind of window is absolutely signature. To be honest, it's a little bit weird, the whole shape of it, but it's absolutely a signature of this car. And then we look at the back, we can see the skirt. It kind of carries on here on the bed as well, and this is all really nicely done. And on the back we've got a small ducktail, and ducktail corners as well, so you can still open the flap. And then from the ducktail we can see the rear lights, which mimic the front and are LED as well, and we can see it in vertical 3 pieces, amber, red and white, and they look quite good, to be honest. They actually look really smart. In fact, they look better than the lights on the production one. So the production guys really need to take a look at this, and they can make something that looks much more cool than what they're currently using. And then the bumper's all been deleted, and you can see we've got a flush fitting bumper, so the real whole street racing style with the registration plate embossed into it. And we've got 2.2 Dragon Max on it. Just stand back so we can get a feel for this, because this really is one of the icons of the Thai roads. And what I actually almost forgot to talk about as well is we can see how like the box arch comes out on the rear, really strong, a lot bigger than the original truck. Go back and you can see that is just one of the icons of the Thai roads. The paint is called Katana Matte Silver, and it kind of gives it that silver that pickups are really renowned for. So it kind of gives it that pickup DNA, a bit of strength and a bit of feel, and the matte kind of gives it that street racing edge. You can see even as the show is almost empty and I'm trying to make this video, people still want to look at this truck. So we just go back to 220 PS and 550 Newton meters. Now don't pull me down on the PS and the horsepower, because they're very, very similar. So I'm just using horsepower as an approximation, but this is not stock. These ones here that I showed you, that one there, that one there, that one there, and that one there, they actually have 163 horsepower and 400 Newton meters. So a lot less. And the engine has been built by BRD, and ECU shop have tuned it up and done the electronics, and that is giving a big whack. And you can really see how we're closing now. The staff want to clean the booth, but I want to get this video made, and there's actually staff from other booths wanting to take pictures of this truck. That kind of shows just how popular it is. And it really is RESTOMOD, because the steering rack, the wishbones, the rear axle, all that kind of thing has been changed for new generation parts, sourced off cars like these around the booth. The suspension has all been uprated to a new tough, rough off-road style with new modern shocks applied. So these guys are not super friendly, and they're not going to let me look inside their truck. So I'm going to hold my phone up to the window glass and go for plan B and try and talk you through it. You can see it's got these classic Recaro seats with Alcantara patches in them. Well, in fact, everything is Alcantara inside, the door cards, the top of the dashboard, pretty nicely trimmed out. You can also see, if I zoom in, it's got an automatic, and it's got an 8-speed automatic transmission, a long way from the original truck in the 90s. And then the RESTOMOD thing kind of has a new steering wheel, has new switch gear. It's got a vertical infotainment screen, Android style. And then you can see here, if I slide across, we've got the AIM digital dash, and it's got a large speedo, large rev counter, and then digital readouts for luminosity, for water temperature, for oil pressure, battery and fuel. And you can see the whole RESTOMOD thing with like the new steering wheel, the new switch gear, but they've kept some of the original switches on the side, for the spotlights on this side, for the windscreen wipers on the other side. So you've got a real mix going on here. So we've actually got some video here, and here we got, looks like the son and the dad, and obviously the dad had one when they were kids, and they're kind of laughing about it. There it is, the original one from the 90s, and you can see how the story's going to unfold. They have to build something that's RESTOMOD style, and it kind of looks pretty good. And we can see a little bit more detail here, how they built it, engine start stop. We can see a digital dash, we can see the DDI engine, we can see it being tuned on the dyno. Man, they all look pretty happy about this. I mean, OEM stories, they've always got a happy ending, and here we have it on the road as well, and it's looking pretty powerful. And I think the dad is pretty surprised that this is not like the one he remembers that much, how much it's been updated and performance wise. So we have a happy little story, and then we have the current one there, and here we have the story over. Bye-bye. Right behind the truck we have a small area dedicated to the truck and to the 90s, and you can see it's kind of got this real 90s neon theme to it. Dragon Max, kind of, it absolutely hits the era on the head, and they got a Pac-Man game, and really you couldn't sum the 90s better than that. We've got another one, Galaga there, I think, but I don't actually know that game. we've got some toys there, but what's also quite interesting, we've got a few pictures that gives a little bit more detail, and here we can see the AIM data logger, the digital display there, and then we've got the original kind of Bakelite style switches, high, low, int, and then you've got the wipers, and you've got the washers there. So I guess these are all for the windscreen washers. And here we've got the bucket seats with Dragon Max stitched into it, and Dragon Max stitched into the door card panel as well. And then finally, it's a mix of old and new, and they've kept the original quarter light, which swings open by hand, you push it open. So they've kind of kept that feature as well. It's got aircon, it's got electric mirrors and things like that, but it's also got some of the original features. Usually when I make a video, I kind of want people out of the way so I can get a clear view. But with this video, I want to get across how popular this truck is. You just see there are people non-stop all around it, people looking at the truck, and you look around here on the denser booth, there is no one at all. But here, you've got so many people want to see this truck non-stop. So I think for this video, it really fits in that I can hardly get near the truck for Thai people who are kind of reliving their memories, reliving the 90s with this build, and it is super popular. And for Thai people, this is the star of the show. Anyway, at this point in this video, I'm done with the truck. Quick walk around, show you what I can. I hope you've got an idea of this truck. So if you got this far, thanks for watching. As I always say, thanks for watching, greatly appreciated. And if you like this video, please hit the like button. For loads more content on the motor show, I've gone through a lot of stuff. Just drop down into my recent videos, you'll find content. And for loads more content, this style, please subscribe, because I head up to every motor show. They have 2 a year, and I always bring you what's the best, what's the most important stuff, what's happening, what's in, what's cool. So please subscribe, but for now I'm done. See you next time.